And for those who were tuned in a little earlier, excuse the technical difficulties for the sound. We just went on ahead and fixed that real quick. And I am here today on our Healing Wednesday with Miss Varnar Spencer, our healing consultant.
Healing consultant.
How you doing?
Yeah. I'm good. How are you?
I'm well. I'm well.
Good.
Well, I'm
Well,
here.
Well, hey,
Yeah,
that's a start.
that's the beginning point, ain't
That's
it?
the beginning.
Yeah, I'm here.
Yes, you're on the journey.
Yeah, I'm on the journey.
You
A
on the
word.
journey.
That is exactly what it is. I'm on the journey. I'm on the journey.
You on it.
So we were talking today about rolling into the pain. And for those that couldn't hear, we were doing a little in-depth of how I use it and how we were talking about how athletes are using it and or can use it. And one thing that we were in the midst of, which I think is really important, was the journey of the creator. Meaning,
Yes.
like, so you have a product that is multifaceted, that can work for all demographic of people.
Absolutely.
And
But now we always say under the age of 18. I mean, let's get that out there. But because it's important.
Right.
It's important.
Right.
Important to get that out there. But it's also important to know that the roll-on and the salve are topical.
Mm-hmm.
So it's skin and muscle.
Mm-hmm.
Giving you those deep kind of crevices so you can
Correct.
work it out.
Back of them heels.
Yeah.
Work it out.
Work it out. Pull it out.
Back of them heels. You know they be hurting. But now, and so,
Yes.
and them feet. We'll go ahead and
Get in
massage
there.
them. Yeah, get in there.
Get in
But-
there.
So when you think of a product like this,
Yes.
and everybody is going to be a beneficiary of this thought process that you had. Like, this is your baby, you thought about it, now it's out there. And I was asking, and I'm going to ask again so that everybody can hear it. What went into the actual thought process as you're navigating it, coming from your journey of why you even started? But what was some of those twists and turns where you said, I needed to feel like this? And what were you thinking of as far as the consumer?
Oh, you know what? I thought about life
Mm-hmm.
and the twists and turns that we have in life.
Right.
As we all know, I'm a nurse.
Mhm.
I'm a nurse anesthetist, but I've been here for a while,
Mm-hmm.
and it comes with the job, the aches and pains.
Mm-hmm.
But it's looking at the whole person,
Mhm.
the whole thing. I thought, it's not just the psychological pain,
Mhm.
but it's the physical pain
Mhm.
that affects the psychological pain.
Correct.
And so I thought, well, let's give some more tools. Let's figure out something else that we can do so that it's more of a complete package, or at least an option for people to have a
Mhm.
complete package.
Mm-hmm.
I think we talked about the journey. I wanted to make products for people like me.
Mm-hmm.
For the intention was like for women, over a certain age.
Yeah, we'll
who,
just
who
leave that.
have life-
Yeah.
who have life going on.
Experienced.
Yeah, and things are going
Yeah.
on.
Right.
Yeah. Okay, I don't know what that shit's breaking down.
Yeah, it is. It is.
Stuff is hurting.
Yeah.
Stuff is
But you
hurting.
wake up with the what?
Yeah.
That wasn't like
it's
that
you,
yesterday.
Yeah, it's like you take a nap and you go,
What
was
the
I
hell?
beaten up? What happened?
Yeah.
I got
Yeah.
up and I'm stiff.
Yeah.
So it was that. It was in that mindset
Mm-hmm.
of trying to help,
Okay.
trying to help me.
Yeah.
And I figure
Yeah.
if I can find something to help me,
Mm-hmm.
then surely there's other people that can benefit from it. too.
Right. Right.
And it was with that intention
Mm-hmm.
and with that purpose in it.
And so, how did you come up with basically like the dosage of without, because the one thing I can say about I've used pretty much everything that's in the box, right? From the
Yes.
drops to
Yes.
I have.
The 10-day trial box.
I've used everything
Yes.
that's in that box.
The 10-day trial box.
And to be honest, I tried CBD before, and have I tried Delta 8 before? I have.
Mhm.
But have I probably overdosed on things, or no one specifically explained the dosage? So then my experience with some of the CBD wasn't good. But when I tried yours and you said, no, we gonna, this is how we're gonna do it.
Yeah. Let's go low and slow.
Right. Right.
Even though the CBD is from hemp,
Mm-hmm.
it is not from cannabis,
Mm-hmm.
and we've had that discussion.
Yes, ma'am.
Um, between the two,
Mm-hmm.
hemp basically has a very high concentration of CBD.
Mm-hmm.
Um, but we also talked about how it's grown, how it's cultivated,
Right.
all of that,
Right.
which goes into dosage,
Gotcha. Gotcha.
which goes into the dosage.
Okay.
Um, and with the ingestion
Mm-hmm.
of the CBD products,
Mm-hmm.
it's not, it's a low and slow process because it's not to get high.
Right.
It's to be balanced. It's to try to have a homeostasis, and it's science behind that.
Mm-hmm.
Because when we start talking about CBD1 receptor, CBD2 receptor,
Right. Right.
it's a journey.
Right.
Um,
Right.
But it's also through education
Mm-hmm.
that you can go through this process and find out what works for you. Because each person is different.
Right.
But the rule is always go low
Right.
and slow. So
Right.
go low on the dosage, yeah, and go slow as you titrate.
And so the one thing that I think is important,
Mm-hmm.
and if you can, you touched on it with low and slow, is the balancing, because some misconceptions, people may be thinking that you're numbing yourself. You get what I'm saying? Where it's just now I'm just a numb, kind of in a zombie state. So the low and slow and the dosage piece. Could you talk about how it has to be calibrated a little bit? You get what I'm saying? So it's not the same.
It's not,
Mm-hmm.
and that's the confusion
Mm-hmm.
that so many people, the majority,
Mm-hmm.
um, about CBD, about THC, about hemp products, about cannabis products. That is,
Right.
cannabis is high in THC,
Mm-hmm.
hemp is high in CBD,
Mm-hmm.
but it's the quality of the CBD that you're using. Is it how much THC is actually
Mm-hmm.
within the state of Louisiana? So it has to be less than 0.03% THC.
Gotcha.
In any CBD product, because that's the truth.
Yeah.
But that's not always, it's not regular. So it's not always what you get.
Mm-hmm.
And I have consciously and intentionally had these formulas are specifically for you having the ability, for someone who's trying to have the ability to not have high THC levels, so that you don't have to deal with that euphoric feeling, that psychotropic
Yeah.
events that associated with cannabis.
Mm-hmm.
And so it's intentional and it's thought out, and so that you can try
Right.
whatever you'd like to try, and feel comfortable with that,
Right.
and feel safe. Because even if you took a whole one, because you always have suggestions,
Mm-hmm.
and even if you took a whole CBD,
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you're not going to get high. You're not going to have that type of reaction.
Right. Right.
So you can.
Right.
You can adjust. You can decide
Mm-hmm.
how you feel about it.
Right. Which is huge, because
Yeah.
being able to calibrate and say, okay, I've gone too far, or this is enough.
But
It's
you know
key.
that with and I vouch for, of course, for every CBD product that you have, that there's not a go too far.
Right.
Let me say that.
Gotcha.
You're not having that psychotropic effect.
Gotcha.
So you're not having the psychosis that is associated with high THC products. Your cannabis.
So then when we go to they have vape stores.
Yeah,
And you can go in and they'll put 3 gummies in a bag and hand it to you. Do you suggest that?
Do you know what's in it?
Exactly. I do not.
I mean,
all I see is just a cute little
do you know?
color thing that's on there that says, "Oh, this is blue raspberry flavor."
Yeah.
That's it.
You don't know how many milligrams you're taking. You don't know how many milligrams you're taking of CBD or THC.
Right. Right.
And which goes into a possible, people have possible psychotropic effects when they think, oh, I'm taking a gummy, a CBD gummy. But unless you know
Right.
what's in it,
Right.
unless they can produce a certificate of analysis,
Which is what you have.
yes, hello,
Yes,
which
absolutely.
is yes, which
Hmm.
is what I have.
Hmm.
And you don't know.
Right.
You know what I don't.
And that's where it gets sticky.
Yes,
Yes.
it is where it gets sticky.
That's where it gets
But you
sticky.
can buy them. You
Right.
can buy them. You can buy them
Right.
at the gas station.
Correct.
But
Correct.
unless they can give you a certificate of analysis, so you
Mhm.
know exactly
Hmm.
what's in that
Yeah.
gummy that you're taking.
Hmm.
I don't know. I don't know. Tell you, but
Right. Right.
I don't know what
Right. I
to
know that's
tell
right.
you.
I know that's right.
You know, I just
Let's
say,
buy
you
at your
know,
own risk.
happy trails. I
Right.
don't know.
Right. Right. Let's buy at your own risk.
It really is.
Mhm.
It really is. Yes.
Well, I think about because the question about you because when you were at it, you
Mhm.
deal with off-ramps.
Hmm.
And then you have sadly you have the Walmart.
Yes.
And it seems to be a solution for off-ramps. I noticed that a lot of people will get the bulk that's on the videos, but with bulk that you have to be very, very mindful of how many times you can understand
Mm-hmm.
and how you doesn't understand. So when it comes to the Walmart, why is that, some of these topics are very so dangerous, but you also need to apply it in multiple topics.
You know, it's formulas. It really is. It's formulas. A lot of them, you have to look back as to actually look at them
Hmm.
and what they're trying to accomplish with it. For me, I looked at it with a more holistic um, view of it, of healing, of drug interactions, because it's the nurse in me. You know, it's the nurse in me. So it's drug interactions, it's allergies, it's you just have to look at all that. And I wanted a more natural, holistic view of using the plant, the flower, in a more anti-inflammatory, more local.
Hmm.
So it was to reduce the inflammation. It was to soreness. So it was more intentional as to the formulation of these, which meant that there's not not chemicals in there. You don't have to worry about burning of the skin. You don't have you feel that coolness because of the eucalyptus and a couple other things like that, natural ingredients. But that's why you feel the coolness.
Yeah.
So that's what that comes
Hmm.
from. And the salve, it has the emulsifiers in it, you know, coconut,
Yeah.
rapeseed, and so it's this kind of really nice, luxurious kind of bathing in this anti-inflammatory properties that it has in it.
Hmm.
But that's why you can truly use them both. You can use them separately. You can use them in combination of. You can use them 3 times a day. You can use them 4 times. Whatever works for you. But you have the ability to do that in a safe environment for you. And I
So
think that's important.
with the safe environment, and kind of like putting things to a combo, how can I just have like the ultimate experience at home with the box and the tea, and because the tea is something that I want to experience, because now I have a friend who is diabetic, but his diabetes he has under control as the eating part. But he doesn't have it under control for his stress part. So he's one of the friends that I told about the product. He's like, "Give me the tea, bro," because he drinks tea. He's a heavy tea drinker.
Really?
Yes. So if you can, could you just explain how, like, even if I'm stressed out and I just need that, like, okay, I just want some tea. Maybe it's not specifically a rub or a gummy. It's I got tea. Take a sip.
Oh, well, I have 2 different types of tea. I have a daytime and an evening.
Hmm.
Um, and oh, the the daytime, which is called Awakening. It is all natural, organic properties in it.
Mhm.
It's from the lemongrass. It's a natural stimulant, but
Mhm.
not too much. So you have the lemongrass in that one. That's kind of lifting up and a couple of things. Listed on the package. Let me put that out there.
Right.
But that is kind of the basis for it, because it's a natural kind of, and it's not really stem. It's just really just kind of a natural, herbalistic way to go through your day. And then in the evening, I have Dreamweaver, which has to really which is sleep aid.
Okay.
They take that, as I said, to another.
Right.
But I mean, it's a combination of several things to kind of take that anxiety out of you to be able to come home and relax through your night. Not to mention you can use it with the playlist that we have from the Healing Consultant
that you've curated.
It comes with
Absolutely.
it. Yes, to give you that wind down. That we talked about that because that's part of the wakey.
Right.
I mean the nighty night you in tight.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
That's part of
Which
that.
is important.
Yeah.
Because, for example, I suffer at times from insomnia. Like, and when I'm up. And so I know that will help me. And like I said, my friend also wants to try because he's the same way. Like, he's just up. Now, when we speak about like the combinations, as you know, the one thing that I was trying to elaborate to my friends is like, man, there's no idea of overdosing.
No.
Like, cut that out, because they're like, well, how are you doing all this in one night? Because I tell them about the roll on, and I tell them about the tea, and there's no overdosing.
No.
But then also there's if you can't talk about the emotional piece behind allowing yourself to relax in it. Meaning, like, it's only going to work if you're open to allowing it, like not fighting, like, make this, you know what I mean?
Why?
Right.
You know what? Why? If your purpose is to
Right.
calm down,
Right.
is to relax,
Right.
because that it would be a great. Let's be honest. Let's be real about this. Because if there were a pill that we could all take to shut it down, I think we all would have. We all would have done that.
Yeah. Plethora.
I mean, that's true.
Right.
That is the truth.
Right.
So the realistic aspect of that is that people are trying to find a way to bring it down a notch or two, so that you can go to sleep or whatever it is you replace your day or whatever that looks like. And I always say, they're tools. They're tools. But you're right. You have to be receptive. You have to be. Is this the time in your life when you are open to experiencing an alternative or an addition to what you do?
Right.
Because the truth is that if you want to try anything, that means that you're on a journey.
Correct.
Which means you are trying. Because whatever you're doing is not working.
Right.
I mean, that's
Right.
true.
Absolutely.
Whatever you're doing, you don't
Absolutely.
feel is working
Right.
for whatever reason.
Right.
And whether people are choosing other alternatives to conventional, the conventional law, which is usually pharmaceuticals. And a lot of people are just trying to find alternatives to that.
Yeah.
A more holistic, natural approach.
Without the addiction.
Yes.
Because that's the part about some of the pharmaceutical pieces. You end up getting addicted.
You can,
and then you get numb to it, and then now it's time to up the dosage. You know what I mean? Which is, for some, it could be a terrible thing. You know what I mean? And the one thing I noticed, because like I said, I've used everything in my box. I didn't have anything that I felt that way about. I was anxious to use it because it worked to relax, but it wasn't, like you said, it's not a drug high. It's an ease, it's a calming, and it's a relaxation piece. But it also complemented me to be able to do other things, like read a book, relax to read. You know what I mean? Because I don't know about you, sometimes if I just try to pick up a book, there's a million other thoughts running in my mind, and I'm just flipping paper.
Well, I pick up a research paper. Combination of this, I'll go to sleep. So that's not a problem.
Right.
But we all have that routine. But I think it's just finding. I think that for anybody's journey, whatever it looks like, you're just trying to find ways that you can kind of wind it down.
Mhm.
That's all.
Mhm.
And taking away certain aspects of that pain,
Mhm.
taking away, trying to help with anxiety, lower anxiety,
Mhm.
trying to add pieces to that, to set a mood and an intention,
Mhm.
so that you can feel a safe place, so that you can let go
Mhm.
of the day's, troubles or
Correct.
issues or whatever they may be.
Correct.
I think that's what it's all about. And I think everyone's looking for that
Mhm.
in some form or fashion.
Mhm.
And the only thing that I try to do with my clients is give you a mood, give you an intention, give you a
Right.
place to land,
Mhm.
a safe place to land,
Mhm.
without worrying about
Right.
without you that being an addition to
Absolutely.
everything else you've got going on. You're worried about what you're taking, how you're taking,
Mhm.
what am I going to have any adverse reaction
Mhm.
to? I think that's it. I
Mhm.
think that's what people worry about.
Yeah.
And let me
Let's
is
do
what
it.
an overdose and a high is.
Mhm.
Okay, what an overdose
Let's
is.
do it.
To date,
Mhm.
there's no one that has had a cannabis overdose.
Okay.
You may feel like you want to, but you may have some underlying, you may have some underlying, cardiac issues or
Mhm.
something that it may contribute to.
Mhm.
I will say that.
Mhm.
Um, but with cannabis by itself,
Mhm.
there's been no reported death
Gotcha.
caused by that.
Gotcha. Okay.
So I think we have to be clear about that.
Very clear. Very
And yes,
Very clear.
and the fear
Mhm.
of the what we call tachycardia, the heart, fast heart rate, and blood pressure, and paranoia,
Mhm.
and all that entails.
That's what happened
Yes.
to me when I didn't know what I was doing.
Yes, yes. And when you just take them,
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean,
I
when
just
someone says, "Here,
take a gummy."
Yeah.
And then I took
And
a
you
whole
go, "Hi."
freaking gummy and
Yeah.
didn't know the dosage or nothing like
Well,
that.
I can tell you, if
That
it
was
felt like
crazy.
that, it was a hot THC.
Yeah, that was messed up.
I can, I'm
Man.
sure it's all kind of messed up. I'm sure it was. I'm sure it was all kind of messed up.
That was messed up. Like,
Yes.
and it was once again, like you said, having your card actually stating that.
Yes. Well, I recommended. It comes with
Yes.
a thank you card and some recommendations.
Mm-hmm.
Because as we know, no one can prescribe.
Right.
It is no one in
Right.
the country.
Right.
You can suggest and you can recommend.
Mm-hmm.
And
But
that's
there's
what
no
I do.
specific prescription. But
I mean, you can, there are certain disease processes
Mhm.
that you can get a medical purpose called the United States.
Gotcha. Okay. Okay. All right.
I mean, that's true.
Mm-hmm.
But that's a whole, that's one of those, politics.
Yeah.
Politics and cannabis and
Mhm.
marijuana
Mhm.
that we can discuss some
Yeah.
other time. But yes.
Yeah.
And that's the education piece of it.
So give me the Auntie Varna. Well, we'll come back with this. Okay. So when we come back, I want to hear it just as like Auntie. Like you see me stressed out and you talk, you like you said, tell it to me straight. Tell it to me right. Like
You know me.
yeah. So when we come back, we're gonna get Auntie Varna and let her tell us straight about how this is important for your journey, your process.
We're gonna do it. Talk to me like you mean it.
Talk to me like you mean it.
Mhm.
Straight up.
All right.
All right. TDS Radio, our voice, our culture. man, Coach Block, and we are back with our healing consultant.
Yes.
How are you?
Oh, fine.
Everything
Doing
good?
wonderful.
Feeling all right?
Yeah, we're feeling all right.
That's great.
Yeah.
So now we want to kind of do like a little bit of role play here. We always hear you talk so professional in reference to the products and making sure that everybody is extremely educated on the products. But let's say we at the family cookout,
Okay.
and you can see this is we're all adult. Everything is all adult. So Frankie Beverly's playing and everybody's relaxing. Like now we in that stage of the cookout.
Oh, okay.
We in the stage of the cookout where we done told the kids, y'all go play. That's where we're at. Spade table right now.
Okay.
And you can feel the energy coming that something's up. I can feel the tensions. So give it to me straight.
All right.
Like Auntie Varnar would, introducing all the products. Or a product that you would say, how would you introduce that to me as Auntie? Like sitting at the table.
Are we going through the picnic? Are we talking daytime or are we talking evening?
You done watch me throughout the day. And it's one of the ones where, baby, you got something on you. Let me talk to you. And then you sit down and talk to you. And it's like, how do you introduce this to someone where they're close enough to you where you say, try it? You know what I mean? Like, so how would you introduce it to me? Not so much selling a product, but more of, I'm concerned. And this is one of the tools.
Then I probably suggest a seed. And we talked about ingestion. Because we have part of it. We got time. So we went through our evening, so we got time. But I probably start out honestly at the very beginning with the drops. Because throughout your day drinking experience, we already talked that they're tasteless, odorless, and it's a more rapid. It's a rapid onset, which means quicker. I would have started at probably 1 or 2 o'clock with Kool-Aid that we always have, red Kool-Aid, or whatever else you drink. Yeah, I would start with that.
Okay.
To help you wind down.
Gotcha.
To get you to just wind the anxiety. Not you, but just bring it down a notch. That's what I would suggest to begin with.
Gotcha.
Now, as we're going on through our evening experience and hanging out, and the looser they go, then when we're talking about trying to for the evening, then I tell you that I suggest maybe a delta 8. Wind it on down. But because by that time you've eaten all you're gonna eat. Everybody getting tired. And if you're trying to wrap it, take it on to the house, and just lay on the couch.
Take it in.
Because if everybody crashing, you lay on the couch. So in a chair.
Right.
So I mean, I would. Then it would be like delta 8 couple hours before you try to wind down. And y'all talking to sit. That's the exact time that you need to start winding down.
Okay.
Give
Gotcha.
yourself some time.
But
to be honest, then we try that.
Okay.
And then, if you still coherent, not by my stuff, but by the situation that we described.
Then libations and conversations.
If you done bumped into something, then I'd be like putting on some roll-on and putting on some salve, and then taking my butt to bed. Because I mean that's what you're gonna do. Right. That's what you're gonna do.
Right.
So that you sleep your 2 or 3 hours because everybody's getting up to have breakfast. so once you getting up, y'all getting up, and having breakfast and doing all that, you're gonna need a couple of drops or two. To start your morning off.
Take the edge off.
Take the edge off. Start the morning off. You can drink some of the awakening tea. Because it's over. You can put your drops in your tea if you want to.
Okay.
Okay. And
so one thing you just said that I think consumers, if you are listening and watching, nothing you said was like, well, if you're drinking, don't take this. So it was able to complement your evening. So if I am having my Tito's with orange juice, it's not like don't do that. It's more so like, hey man, this will help with Keep enjoying your night.
Because it's not interacting. I mean, I would be, personally, I would be more worried about the drinking
Mhm.
of the alcoholic beverage.
There we go. That's kind of what I wanted you to say.
Yeah.
See?
Yeah, I mean, that would be my concern.
Yeah.
Would be your alcohol consumption throughout the thing, but not drops of CBD
Right.
or
Right.
Delta 8.
Right.
That wouldn't be my concern.
Right.
I'll be honest with you.
Gotcha.
I wouldn't be not. I said it wouldn't be my concern if I'm not.
Gotcha.
I'm not. I can't speak.
Yeah.
about-
Yeah. Let's say
I can't speak on.
He's
Yes. I can't speak for which I know nothing about.
Right. I know that's right.
I don't know that.
Yeah.
You know. And so that would be honestly my biggest. I'd be more concerned about your alcohol consumption. Because we know alcohol.
Yeah.
So, and Gordon said that's what honestly I'd be more worried about, but not the CBD
Right,
or not
right.
not the salve or
Right.
the Delta 8. No,
Yeah.
that wouldn't be my concern.
Yeah. That's
I'm
what's
gonna
up.
that would be it.
Yeah. But you said
That
that
would be
pork
it.
that you about to eat off that rib
That's
is a little bit more
Now your
concerned.
diet might be something that's a whole different other subject.
She said
You
that,
know?
that rib that you just ate
Yeah.
is
You know,
more,
with-
damaging than
Yes.
something.
We're gonna talk about that's a whole different subject.
Yeah.
Hypertension.
Yeah.
And then how we make our Kool-Aid.
Yeah.
Diabetes
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
I mean, we do half part water, half part sugar. So I mean that's
Right.
what we do.
Sweet tea with lemonade.
Yes.
Yeah.
What color,
And
all we
both of
know
them is sweet.
all we know is it's red
Yeah.
and it's
Red,
sweet.
orange, grape. That's it.
That's it.
And purple.
Oh, and purple,
red,
yeah.
orange, purple.
Like what's the flavor? Red.
Yeah.
I mean
And you better not be able to see through it. When you lift it up, it better be dark.
That's right. That's right.
Yeah.
We don't need no see-through stuff. We don't do see-through. You have got it's got to be thick.
Right.
Yeah. It's got to be a high concentration of sugar. Yes.
That's
so
the
that
problem.
would that would be my concern is the sugar and the
Yeah.
and the pork and the high blood pressure
Yeah.
and the diabetes
Yeah.
and all of
Before we
that.
even talk about your drop. Yeah.
Before we even talk about the drops.
Right.
I would be like, that's your concern? The drops.
Right.
Look what you're eating.
Right. Yeah.
Nothing else. I mean, all those carbs are gonna put you in a carb coma. So I mean, you're gonna be laying up anyway somewhere, with your mouth out.
Right.
That's how we do it.
Exactly.
That's how we do it.
Right. And that's why I wanted to go to Auntie Varnar because in my mind I'm thinking a lot of people might be like, I don't know because you know how we do. I don't know. Versus it's like, look, you sitting there eating these ribs,
That's your concern.
the burger and all that, and this is your concern,
That's
which is all natural.
Yes.
And that burger is what?
That's what I'm worried about. I'm worried about that.
Yeah.
I'm not. Yeah. Do you know what's in that?
Right. Or where it
Your
came
hamburger.
from. Right.
The hamburger and hot dog.
Right.
Let's
Especially
talk
that
about
hot
that.
dog. Yeah.
Let's talk about that.
Right.
Before we talk about this.
Right.
No, I'm just going to say I'm going to have to say just say no.
Yeah, just say it.
Yeah.
What do you think? If y'all out here eating boo-boo.
Yes.
Oh,
But you concerned about
booties?
CBD.
People out here eating booties? You can say it. It's the truth. People out here eating.
Yeah. Yes. But that's your concern.
Yeah.
That's your concern. Everything else.
Now you.
Yes. I know. That's another
But then
show.
they'll try to be like, what we got? Let's see what's in there.
Yes. But this is it.
Right.
This is what's gonna take you to another
Yeah,
place.
that's gonna take you too far.
That's gonna take it too far. We're gonna pump the brakes on this. This is your line.
Right.
Yeah, this is your line in the sand.
Right.
CBD.
And you know what you're about to do as soon as this night, as soon as this cookout is over and you go home where you about to, you know what you're about to do.
Yes.
But this
You
is your
about to get
concern.
stinking nasty. This is your concern. This is it. This is your line in the sand. No, I can't do this.
Yeah.
Yeah. So this is auntie.
Yeah, that's why I said I had to ask Auntie. Because tell it to me straight. Like, like you said, now you about to go home and act all types of crazy, but this is your concern.
About to get your freak on.
Yeah,
But
this is your concern.
see, and this can help you.
Right.
If think about them knees and that back. Think about that. Think about your knees,
real.
your back,
Yeah.
your thighs, your hip. Think about it. Think about it.
Go ahead and rub you a little
Think
bit
about
on.
your shoulders.
Right.
Think about that.
Go ahead and get your little
Thing,
rub.
that's what I'm saying. I know this is our intimacy thing, our next talk, but let's do a prelude
Right.
into it. Hello, and good evening. Let's do that because we auntie now.
Right.
Because I'm auntie now, right?
Yeah, auntie now.
I'll switch it back up for you in a minute. But auntie.
Auntie.
Because auntie gonna tell you like it is.
Yeah.
As they say, like a TIE is.
Yeah.
And that's what it is. Think about that.
Right.
Help me help you.
Right.
Let's think about this.
Mm-hmm.
Think about that. Because you ain't all you gonna eat. You going home.
Yeah.
You gonna do whatever it is you do naturally.
Right.
Help yourself out.
Right.
Do a little salve, do a little roll, them aches and pains, them knees.
Yeah.
Put him that.
Yeah.
You know, while you in the car.
Prep it.
Let me go ahead and take care of this.
Go ahead and prep.
Got it.
Yeah.
Got you. You know, I got you. Yes, let's go ahead.
From the healing consultant.
Yes. Yes.
Auntie got us right.
Yeah. Okay, yeah, because it's Auntie V.
Yeah, Auntie V got us right.
So, yeah, that's
Yeah, there we go.
Okay, because I mean,
Yeah.
now we keep it real.
Yeah, why
I'll
not?
switch back up on you. but you
Yeah,
asked.
that's what
You
we asked.
asked.
Yes, I did.
I'm honest.
Yeah,
I'm honest about
give it to me straight. Because like you said, there will be people who may sit at the cookout and turn their nose up. I don't know. But then you look at the plate of food they got, and it's like, but
Because that's killing.
directly,
That's what's doing it.
directly killing you.
Yes.
And I'm showing something that can actually help you, calm you down, and then maybe help you out a little later.
Yeah. Well, there's some research out there talk about that it helps and possible weight loss and having the ability for people to actually sometimes control how they're eating, what they're eating, and be more conscious of that. There's a lot of research going on about using CBD in those type of ways.
Yeah.
But as we said, there's a lot of research you can use it just oh my God,
Yeah.
absorb it in that ways.
Right.
So I switched up on.
No,
Back
go
to
ahead.
that.
Yeah, you did.
I did.
Because I got another Auntie V one. Now, so we was
okay.
we were at
Is
the
this gonna be a
cookout.
segment? Auntie
Yeah,
V?
Auntie V's. Because we were at the cookout talking,
Okay.
and everybody having a good time. Like you said, thank you, Beverly's on and all that, and everything's good. But now let's flip the switch. Let's say you done came past the house, and you notice that I'm kind of on a downer, and I'm on that journey. And you're like, you all right? That Auntie V. So then now which way would you take me if you see that, where it's like I'm kind of in this uncomfortable emotional space where I got anxiety, I don't know how to feel, I'm just kind of all over the place. Maybe even I'm grieving.
I still would try the CBD. The drops.
Gotcha.
We have to understand that the gummies. Let me go to Auntie V. So the gummies, you don't have to wait. It's gonna be an hour and a half,
Right.
2 hours, depending on if you ate or not.
Right.
If you didn't eat, it's gonna be about 2. But
Okay.
you gotta digest it. So you need to be good.
Okay. Is that gonna hit me fast?
Yeah, it does. I could talk about not going through second pass and respiratory not doing it.
Yeah.
We aren't doing it. So since we there.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'd suggest probably 2 more.
Okay.
Maybe 3.
And how much water?
I mean, because it doesn't have a taste.
No, I mean like how many ounces per
Like
drop?
I said,
Okay.
It's not 1 ounce per 8 ounces.
Okay.
I'm like 1 drop per 8 ounces.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
It's just the drop itself.
I'm glad to know that because I was like,
Was that working for you?
it did.
Well, then what was that?
And did in the 12 one of the regular water bottles that you get out of a vending machine.
Yes.
I had about at least 3, 4 in
Okay.
one bottle. Shook that thing up and was cooler than a fan.
If that works, see, that works for you.
Yeah.
For me as well.
Okay.
That's the beauty
How
part
much for
of
you,
it.
so fab? 2.
See,
Okay.
that's the beauty part of it.
Yeah.
Start, if you want to try one, try the other.
Mm-hmm.
See, this is the thing, is that it's a subtle change.
Mm-hmm.
It's not a this big huge graphic thing,
Mm-hmm.
like now you're down, and then then you're up here.
Mm-hmm.
It's you, and then it's like you just realize, okay,
Yeah.
I'm good.
Right.
So it's not this drastic leap.
Correct.
It's gradual, but it's like you just don't notice it.
Right. And to be completely honest, I didn't.
Yeah.
Until I was like, I'm super chill.
Yeah.
Like,
Yes.
people was going nuts in my classroom. I'm like,
Okay, guys.
Yeah.
But you're not. I mean,
yeah. Yeah.
And that's the way that works.
Mhm.
Is that you're just not. You're not there. It's
Right.
not this sudden. It's not like a change in your
Right.
in your psychosis.
Right.
It's not
Right.
that.
Right.
It's not.
Yeah.
You're not high.
No, you're supposed to say you're not high. You're just chilled out. It's just chilling.
It's just a balance.
Yeah.
It's just a balance.
I need to walk around with a teacup. Like the school day. I need my tea. I'm just
Yes.
blowing on my tea.
Yeah. Because now the tea is like I said, it's a herbal.
Yeah.
It's a herbal tea.
Mhm.
And both of them, the morning and the night,
Mhm.
they're herbal teas.
Yeah.
I drink the nighttime tea.
Mhm.
I just sip on that, and drink it.
Mhm.
But I do. Something is about the on the nightstand.
Mhm.
I think it's a real on
Yeah.
the nightstand, and usually that's my tea because it's
Yeah.
it's no caffeine in it, and
Mhm.
like I said, it's an herbal
Mhm.
tea,
Mhm.
and it's meant to
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
So I do too.
That's what's up.
Yeah.
So then I got one more Auntie Varnar question.
Okay.
One more
I'm in
Auntie
that mode, so
And
we
then
can,
now-
we can roll with it.
Auntie V, this is going to be our it's a precursor. This is our precursor to the next segment or
Yeah,
the
which is the
next
intimacy.
conversation, which is intimacy.
Yes.
Now, I want to do something with this. What I do? How I do it?
Okay, so I gotta ask what you trying to do.
I mean, I want to make everybody relaxed and comfortable.
Oh.
We in the room, and now we're trying to be comfortable and relaxed.
Okay, you got a partner.
Yeah.
We talked about massages.
Mm-hmm.
Well, what better way to do it? What better way to do it than to do it, right?
Right.
I mean, if
Right.
this is what we're doing,
Yeah.
this little roll on
Yeah.
in the back,
Mhm.
they're looking at themselves.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Next thing you know, it's gone.
Yeah.
It's gone.
And we got
And
the
game
playlist. We
on.
got the playlist to go.
Yes, we do. We
Right.
got that nice little playlist.
And Kim, hold up now. We got the candle too. Now.
We do. Oh yes, Kim, you've tried the candle. And we set an intention.
Yeah.
Now we talking intention and mood now.
Yeah. Yeah, absolutely.
Oh,
It's a new product, that lotion,
so
baby.
you're sitting now. I'm just saying, because we're talking a whole different language
Yeah.
now.
No,
We're
yeah.
talking a whole different language
Yeah.
now.
Right.
We should, yeah.
Which is another healing. That's another form of
Yes.
healing now.
Sexual.
There we go. That's what.
We go back to Marvin Gaye. Yeah.
And
Some of y'all don't know that, but yeah.
Yeah, and it's that time. It's that season. The weather's changing.
Absolutely.
So this.
Snuggle bunnies.
Yeah.
You're trying. Yeah.
Yeah.
You're trying to get your snuggle bunny glue on.
Yeah. So that's the reason why I did that for
Yeah.
those at home. It's gonna go full circle. We done talked about it in sports.
Yes.
We've talked about it just in dealing with some emotional things,
Mhm.
and then we also talked about it with enjoying it with a partner
Partner.
and
A significant other.
right.
Good thing. Whatever
floats your boat.
Whatever floats your boat.
Yeah.
Yeah. Absolutely. But you
Auntie
can
V
use it
got
all.
it. Yeah.
You can use that
Yes.
in that.
Yes.
Because I mean, we keeping it real.
Let's do it.
I'm keeping it real. You know, whether it's a sore thigh, inner thigh, whatever you're gonna do, you know,
Yeah.
whatever, you know,
Mhm.
hands, a
Mhm.
massage is just sexual and it's sensual and it's healing.
Yeah.
And that's what we all about that. We always talk about that.
Right.
We're about that.
Mm-hmm.
Because I mean, you know, women need that, but men need it too.
Mm-hmm. Sure do.
You know, they need touch therapy.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
We all need touch therapy.
Yes.
Touch away. I mean, you know, touch away. Set your intention. If you feel like it, you know, light your candle.
Yeah.
You know, take your bath, honey. Get on back in there. Take the salve, do the roll on first. You get that nice cooling effect of that roll on, and then move with intention. Take that salve, I call it salvation. Just take it out, rub it in, like you mean it. You know? Like you mean it.
Don't half-ass it now.
No. Commit to the cause. That's all I'm saying. You have to commit to the
Don't
cause.
half-ass it now. Like you mean it.
No. Because we all know what that means.
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't care who you are. You know when someone says half-ass.
Yeah.
You know it's not good.
Right. Right.
Yes.
Right.
Commit
Mhm.
to the cause.
Mhm.
Go in.
Mm-hmm.
Go in.
Mm-hmm.
Make it happen. Make
Enjoy
it
the
happen.
moment.
Absolutely.
Enjoy the moment.
Absolutely.
Yes.
Not?
And
And if it brings you joy,
yeah,
because you know it's all about that.
that's what it is.
Find your joy.
Yeah.
And if that brings you joy
Mhm.
and that helps you wind down your evening and takes away alleviates a little pain on
Mhm.
the way, even better.
Right. Right.
What about you with that?
I promise you, my fiance and I did that. Like we literally used both of these after we went walking. And literally after her shower, after my shower, we just rubbed both of these on and laid in the bed and chilled. But you still have a nice tingling on your legs, all that. Like you feel good, man. And it feels even better when somebody else is applying it.
That's right.
Because you can enjoy the smells, you can enjoy all the oils that's inside of it. Versus you working, you're like, it's totally different. It's a totally different experience when somebody else.
It's a journey.
Yes.
It's a journey.
Like the ride.
That's right. Saddle up. It's a journey. It's a journey, right? Because you can set your intention.
Yes.
And don't get me wrong. If you if you are tired and you were like, I'm having none of this. What we I need to wind it down. Then do that too. Because it'll put you there too.
Yeah.
It can take you there too if you want to. And that's the whole purpose of it.
Right.
And I really just wanted for someone to have a journey to take an experience. If you want to light your candle, put on the playlist, take a hot bath, rub yourself down if you want to, and take you back to bed. Drink a little tea and take you back to bed. Because that's what it can do also.
Right.
I mean, we're having fun with it. That's what it's also meant to do.
Right.
Wind down your day.
So if somebody wants to start the journey with you, man, tell us how they get to where they need to get to.
Yes. Well, we talk about healingconsultant.com. You can try things, and you can also be educated. Because there's information, there's blog, if you want to sit down with me and have a one-on-one, and we can talk about what your expectations are, what your journey is, what you want to do, how you want to do it, and talk about, have those conversations about drug interactions and stuff, meds that we have. Then that's what the consultation is for. Is to have those type of conversations. But yeah, there's information on there that's free of charge, and if you do nothing else, visit and read and educate yourself and take the journey. But there's my Reiki, eggs and bacon, and the 90-night technique and type, and the 10-day trial box. If you just want to try it, it's 10 days. Try it. It does. It has the salve in it. It has the roll-on. It has the drops. It has the gummies. Try it. That's what it's about. That's what it's about. Mix, match, try it. It's a safe I just wanted you to have a safe environment
Right.
for you to try those things.
And I've started to try. I know I enjoy it. And I know SoFab enjoys it. So
Yes.
and will continue to do.
Thank you.
So with that being said, next week we already preface that with 2 weeks. In the next 2 weeks. So in 2 weeks we already prefaced the whole intimacy thing. So
Yeah, because apparently Auntie B's showing up for that too.
we need Auntie B on that one. Let Auntie B loose. How do you say it? Tell it to me right?
Yeah, no, tell it to me like you mean it.
Tell it to me like you mean it.
Tell it to me like you mean it. Talk to me like you
Talk
mean
to me
it.
like you mean it.
Talk
So
to me like you mean it.
that
Don't
needs
play.
to be intentional.
Yeah, be intentional. Don't play.
So we will see you again in 2 weeks. And everybody, try to love yourself, heal yourself, and if you need help, she's the lady.
Follow me on Instagram.
Oh, there's drop it.
Yes.
Drop it.
That's a CBD. That's around with you.
Drop it. There you go.
Yes.
Let's make sure
Yes.
we can pick up what you drop down. There,
That's
there it is
right.
right there on the screen.
Well, I'm dropping. Now, pick it up.
TDS Radio, our voice, our culture. Good night.